Hey everyone, it's Curtis here and welcome to an On The Back Wheel video. Aprilia have given us a ton more photos and released all the colours for the new RSV4 and RSV4 Factory. Let's check them out. Before we get into it, be a legend and hit that subscribe button. When Aprilia first announced the new RSV4 Factory, a lot of people didn't like the new lava red colour scheme. Well, if you didn't, you're in luck as there are two different colours to choose from now. The standard RSV4 comes in one colour, dark Lusail, or as I like to call it, grey. Personally, I think it looks fantastic. The grey looks great, and the red accents on the wings, front fairing, and tail add some highlights that I really like. In typical Aprilia fashion, they've also thrown in the Italian flag, but it is done in a subtle way that I definitely like. The Factory is coming in two colours. We already know about the lava red, which is a 1990s RS250 throwback scheme. I'd honestly just call it purple. And the other colour is Aprilia black. Well, they say it's black, but it has a lot of red. And it looks good. I wouldn't say amazing, but it's good. What you're getting is a mostly black bike with the same red highlights as the grey RSV4. But then the front fairing has a ton of red. There's a bright red seat, 3 red stripes on the tank on either side, and some more red on the belly pan to keep up with the theme. I can almost guarantee that a fair few people won't like the red seat. I don't mind it, it's personal preference. I'd say this will be the most popular colour of the two factory options. The lava red has all the same red highlights as the black bike, but also has purple on the tank, tail and upper fairing. Personally, if I was to choose one, I'd go with the purple just because it's a bit different. Which colour do you all prefer? Let me know in the comments below. The bike as a package looks like a cross between the new RS660 and the current RSV4. It has extremely similar headlights to the 660 along with DRLs. It also has the bending lights feature that works in conjunction with the IMU, so when you go around corners, the IMU tells the inside light to turn on so you can see through the corner. The integrated winglets are very fascinating and quite a bit different to the RS660. Aprilia state they direct airflow away from the rider, help with stability, and it helps cool the engine too. If we look closely, you can see there's also 3 slits on either side of the bike that help with airflow. Besides the fairing, probably the biggest change on the bike is the swing arm. And now we get a really good look at it. The swing arm was very divisive when the bike was revealed. Personally, I think it looks fine. It isn't ugly, and if it improves performance, I'm all for it. What is interesting is it's not symmetrical. If we look at the exhaust side, it has kind of a 3-sided shape hole, but then we swap it over to the drive chain side, and it's a solid piece that divides on the underside for the chain to go through. It's actually pretty trick. Now that we have some more angles, the seat is definitely a much different shape than we've previously had on an RSV4. It's longer and much more sculpted. That should give you more of a sit-in feel. You can see just from the photos that the rider triangle is going to be less aggressive. To me, I'm all for a more comfortable riding position. It's still aggressive as fuck, just slightly less so. And we have a first look at the new dash and handlebar layout. The factory bike in particular with the Öhlins semi-active forks looks pretty impressive. The dash looks big and clear too. The top triple clamp is badass. It's black with 1100 factory etched into it. Unfortunately, we don't have a photo of the standard RSV4 dash, but it won't say 1100 factory, and there won't be the electronic plugs coming out of the forks that look like something out of the Matrix. A couple of other things about the fairing that I've noticed. The tail is definitely a different shape, and the belly pan has been redesigned too. I'll tell you this, you would not want to crash this thing. You don't want to crash anyway, but the fairing looks quite intricate and would definitely cost a pretty penny to replace. Hopefully insurance costs aren't too astronomical. I like the license plate bracket. It's inoffensive and should be easy to swap out for a nice tail tidy, and the rear pegs look easy to get off too. One thing that's surprising in a good way, the exhaust is normal sized. I thought with Euro 5 compliance it would be some kind of monstrosity, but I actually think it's smaller than the last model. Or maybe they just shaped it in a really clever way. In any case, I'd be ripping it straight off and putting on a boisterous and lighter aftermarket can. Specs wise, Aprilia haven't really given us anything new. The RSV4 comes with Brembos all round, a total of 6 riding modes, 3 of which are adjustable and Pirelli supercourses. I can confirm that the factory comes with forged aluminium rims, very nice, Öhlins Smart EC 2.0 semi-active suspension, and Brembo Stylema brake calipers. I'm not sure what brake calipers are on the RSV4. Looks like they might be M50s though. So there we have it, the redesigned RSV4 in the flesh. Is it just me, or does the grey look the best? I mean, they all look nice. I will say the lava red definitely has the most wow factor. What do you all think of the new RSV4? Do you like it? Do you hate the swing arm? Do you like the colours? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit the like and subscribe button and keep it on the back wheel.